I did find that there are a lot of positives in this game, but there are also definitely some things that need to be fixed. The strengths of this game definitely come from the great gameplay. The golden triangle has never felt so good, or at least it hasn't felt so good since Halo 3. This game is so reminiscent of classic Halo, but has a modern twist to it, so it doesn't feel like I'm playing a game that's 10 years old. All maps are really fun to play, but the biggest issue is that there's only 10 of them. I feel like they definitely need to add more maps, because with only 10 maps, they can become stale pretty quickly. Such a small amount of game modes at launch is definitely a surprise, but this can easily be fixed with future updates. Guns are definitely a bright spot in this game. The battle rifle feels so good to use, and the Halo Infinite assault rifle is probably my favorite version of the gun in the entire series. Equipment are definitely a well-deserved return back to Halo. I was definitely nervous about the grapple shot use in Halo Infinite, but I quickly realized that it's easily my favorite equipment and I will constantly go find it. Vehicle health and spawns have to be adjusted in this game, because the fact is, the health of a vehicle can't be so low that I will die less than a minute while riding in a Banshee. The biggest issue I have with the multiplayer is going to be the progression system. I need to have more armors to unlock without a paywall to stop me. I feel like Halo Infinite is limiting the amount of customization that normally people have in Halo, and I want to be able to pick anything I want on my Spartan, whether it's armor pieces or the colors that we wear, because honestly, it's kind of a buzzkill not being able to be as creative as possible. When looking at the campaign, I feel like this is where the game really shines. The story does a great job at answering several questions, but also posing new ones that allow us to really think about, hey, what's going to happen next? Chief and his crew have great character development, and the Banished, the Spartan Killers, and Eshram have their time in the spotlight, and honestly, I wish I got to see more of them. Cortana's arc did feel a little rushed, but it's the kind of the best thing you can do with how broken her arc was in Halo 5. Boss battles in this game are literally the best in the entire series, and I can't wait to see new types of boss battles that they're going to include in the future DLC installments. The transition to an open world concept was definitely bold, but it was the right step going forward. This gave us a new sense of exploration, and I feel like it was kind of lacking that in previous games. I mean, we all know the mission Halo from Combat Evolved had sense of exploration, but not this much. And I feel like we kind of need a little bit more when we get to the next DLC installment. The music of this game really got me excited. The fact that it can bring out the emotion, whether it's sadness or the intensity that you need to feel throughout Halo games, really gets me happy. I think this is a return to form of what Halo music is supposed to be. The question I posed in the beginning of this review was, does Halo Infinite recapture the magic that was set during the Bungie era? The answer is yes. Halo Infinite proves that with the right gameplay mechanics and narrative driven by its good music and storytelling, Halo can return to its roots and become a contender yet again. It has some tweaking to do for sure. From where I'm sitting, this game has lived up to the hype. It only makes me want to play it more and more. Overall, I'm giving this game a 9.3 out of 10. It may not be the best game in the series, but it's definitely 3 for 3's best and deserves to be in conversation for Game of the Year.